At 78 years old, Sally Field has proven once again that she is far from a relic of Hollywood's golden past. She is its living, breathing heartbeat. And the latest revelation about her personal and professional life has sent both fans and industry insiders into a tailspin. The announcement, carefully worded, delivered via a combination of a high-profile magazine feature and a brief, cryptic post on her official social media accounts, confirmed what many had whispered about for months but few dared to state. Outright, Sally Field has been confirmed to be stepping into a role, project, or life chapter so unexpected, so quietly revolutionary that it challenges everything we thought we knew about her. This is not just another veteran actress making a graceful exit into retirement or settling for occasional cameo appearances. No, this is Sally Field deliberately walking into uncharted territory with the same fierce authenticity and undeniable charisma that defined her in Norma Rae, Steel Magnolias, and Forrest Gump. The mere confirmation of her involvement has electrified Hollywood, prompting speculation from studio backlots to red carpet press lines. What makes this revelation so fascinating is not just the substance of the news, though that alone is enough to merit endless conversation, but the way Sally has chosen to control the narrative. True to form, she didn't call a press conference or blast out a sensationalist headline. Instead, she opted for a subtler, more elegant approach, allowing her audience to linger on the words, to feel the weight of them. A black and white portrait accompanied the announcement, Sally seated against a backdrop of soft shadows, her expression serene yet quietly defiant, a faint, knowing smile playing on her lips. Her eyes, those same expressive, searching eyes that have captivated audiences for decades, seem to invite viewers into the secret, even as they withhold its full meaning. It's a masterclass in celebrity self-presentation, the kind of moment that reminds us why she's survived in the business for over 6 decades. She knows how to make people lean in. The industry's reaction has been swift and intense. Directors are reportedly adjusting shooting schedules in hopes of courting her involvement in their projects. Streaming giants are allegedly reworking budgets to secure distribution rights to whatever this mystery project turns out to be. Meanwhile, talk show hosts have already begun speculating about how soon she might appear on their couches, ready to drop tantalizing hints without ever revealing too much. It's a frenzy of admiration, opportunism, and curiosity, all fueled by the undeniable truth that Sally Field remains one of the most respected, bankable, and beloved names in the entertainment world, a name that can still move the needle. In a media landscape that too often discards women over 50, let alone 78, for longtime fans, the confirmation feels like a vindication. They've watched her weather the merciless cycles of Hollywood fashion, moving from ingenue to leading lady to seasoned character actress with seamless grace. She's faced the pressures of typecasting, navigated the lean years with dignity, and emerged stronger, sharper, and more selective with her projects. This new chapter, whatever it turns out to be, feels like a culmination of that journey. It suggests that Sally is not only still relevant but still capable of surprising us in ways that feel thrillingly new. Even her peers, many of whom have settled into quieter lives, are said to be watching with keen interest, eager to see just how far she's willing to push the boundaries of what an actress in her late 70s can achieve. And then there's the public's emotional response, which has been nothing short of fevered. Social media timelines have been flooded with clips of her most iconic roles, interviews where she displayed her razor-sharp wit, and award acceptance speeches that still give viewers chills. The comment sections beneath the announcement are a patchwork of nostalgia, admiration, and speculation. We like her. We really like her. Has been quoted so many times it's practically the unofficial tagline of the news cycle. Others express a kind of protective pride, as if Sally's latest move is a collective victory for everyone who has ever been underestimated because of age, gender, or experience. For many, Sally Field's confirmation isn't just about what she's doing, it's about what she represents. The possibility that reinvention has no expiration date. The details, of course, remain tantalizingly scarce. Is she returning to the Broadway stage where she once wowed critics with her turn? In The Glass Menagerie, is she about to headline a prestige drama that will put her in the running for yet another Oscar? Could it be something even more unexpected? A directorial debut, a memoir adaptation, or a bold political documentary? Every theory seems plausible, and every one of them adds to the sense of urgency surrounding her next public appearance. The fact that no leaks have surfaced yet, in an era where even Marvel plotlines can't be kept under wraps, is a testament to how tightly she and her team are guarding this moment. Whatever is coming, it is being handled with the precision of a Hollywood thriller and the elegance of a seasoned performer who understands that timing is everything. As the entertainment world waits with bated breath, one thing is clear: this is not just a late career victory lap. Sally Field, at 78, is not content to rest on her laurels or be remembered solely for the towering achievements of her past. She is, once again, rewriting the script for herself, for her peers, and perhaps for the entire industry. The confirmation may have been brief, but the ripples it's caused are already reshaping conversations about artistry, relevance, and the extraordinary ways a performer can still surprise us after a lifetime in the spotlight. This is Sally Field, unafraid and unapologetic, and the world is watching to see just what she do next. That in Hollywood itself, whispers have become the dominant currency. Studio insiders speak in hushed tones about the project, as if naming it outright might jinx its magic. Rumors range from plausible to fantastical. One camp insists she's signed on for a role in a high-budget historical drama that will reunite her with one of her most famous co-stars, while another swears she's heading into untested territory, lending her voice and star power to a groundbreaking animated series aimed at mature audiences. Then there's the tantalizing suggestion that Sally might be stepping behind the camera for a deeply personal passion project, something that blends her decades of on-screen expertise with her long-held advocacy for social issues. The ambiguity has only intensified the public's fascination. In a world saturated with oversharing, Sally's ability to keep a secret feels like a lost art. The fan response has reached fever pitch. Twitter threads dissect the framing of her announcement photo as though it were a Renaissance painting. Instagram fan pages have begun creating digital collage juxtaposing her early career stills with candid moments from recent public appearances, charting her evolution not just in looks, but in poise and presence. TikTok creators, many of whom weren't even born when she won her first Oscar, are producing mini documentaries about her career, with trending audio clips set to her most quotable lines. The generational reach is striking. She's a nostalgia icon for baby boomers, a feminist inspiration for Gen X, a cool, meme-worthy legend for millennials, and now, apparently, a vibe for Gen Z. Meanwhile, brands have been quick to seize the moment. A major fashion house is rumored to be courting her for a campaign centered on ageless beauty, while a luxury watch brand is supposedly considering her as the face of their next timeless elegance ad series. This commercial interest underscores something the public already knows. Sally Field's cultural capital is not only intact, it's skyrocketing. She embodies a rare combination of credibility, warmth, and adaptability that marketers dream of harnessing. Even beyond advertising, her confirmation has inspired think pieces about the evolving role of veteran actresses in a market that has historically prized youth above all else. There is, of course, the darker side of the spotlight. The same media frenzy that celebrates her can also breed invasive curiosity. Paparazzi have been camped outside familiar haunts, hoping to catch a candid shot that might offer a clue to the nature of her new endeavor. Gossip sites have floated speculative and sometimes wildly inaccurate narratives about her health, relationships, and career motives. Yet, if these attempts to rattle her have any effect, Sally doesn't show it. Her recent public appearances have been marked by the same composed demeanor and gracious charm that have always defined her. Whether she's walking into a film festival panel or being stopped for selfies on the street, perhaps what makes this moment so potent is that it's bigger than Sally Field herself. It taps into a collective longing for stories of reinvention, resilience, and the idea that one's most impactful work might still lie ahead, even in the 8th decade of life. In an age of constant churn and disposable celebrity, she's a living rebuttal to the idea that careers or people have an expiration date. The confirmation of her next chapter, whatever it turns out to be, is a rallying point for anyone who has ever felt underestimated, written off, or told their moment had passed.